Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi guys, we want presentation about malaria disease. Before we start a presentation, let's introduce our names. First,
Adelia Dwi Rahma.
hi Adelia.
Hi.
The second is Audina Farica.
Hai Audina.
The third is Pramesi Intan Aulia.
Hai Prames.
Hi.
The last name
is Andriani Octavia.
Hi Pia. First, we have definition. Malaria is a mosquito-borne infectious disease that affects humans and other vertebrates. Human malaria causes symptoms that typically include fever, fatigue, vomiting, and head gas. In some cases, it can cause jaundice, seizures, coma, or death. Symptoms usually begin 10 to 15 days after being bitten by an infected Anopheles mosquito. If not properly treated, people may have recurrent cases of the disease months later. In those who have frequently survived an infection, reinfection usually causes milder symptoms. This partial resistance disappears over months to years if the person has no continuing exposure to malaria.
Signs and symptoms. Adults with malaria tend to experience chills and fever classically in periods, intense bouts lasting around 6 hours, followed by a period of sweating and fever relief as well headache, fatigue, abdominal discomfort, and muscular pain. Initial manifestations of the disease common to all malaria species are similar to flu-like symptoms and can resemble other conditions such as sepsis, gastroenteritis, and viral disease. The classic symptom of malaria is paroxysm, a clinical occurrence of sudden coldness followed by shivering and then fever and sweating, occurring very today or tertian fever.
The next is complication. Malaria has several serious complications, including the development of respiratory distress, which occurs in up to 25% of adults and 40% of children, with several possible causes include respiratory compensation of metabolic acidosis, non-cardiogenic pulmonary edema, concomitant pneumonia, and severe anemia. Although rare in young children with severe malaria, acute respiratory distress syndrome occurs in 5 to 25% of adults and up to 29% of pregnant women.
The next is prevention. Avoiding mosquito bites is the best way to prevent malaria parasite infection. The method include 1. Wear long trousers and long sleeved shirt. 2. Sleep on bed with a mosquito net. 3. Use protective cream from mosquito bites.
If you want to travel to an area with many cases of malaria, visit a doctor first. Your doctor can give you chloroquine or doxycycline to prevent you from getting malaria.
The last is treatment. The type and duration of drug administration depends on the type of parasite that attacks, the severity of the symptoms, and the patient's condition. To treat malaria caused by Plasmodium falciparum, the World Health Organization (WHO) created a drug combination regimen called artemisinin-based combination therapies (ACT). To treat malaria due to Plasmodium vivax infection, a combination of ACT drugs or chloroquine can be given. For severe malaria, the patient will be hospitalized and given medication by injection at least for the first 24 hours.
Okay guys, our presentation is finished.
So we have two questions.
The first question is, how can we prevent malaria when we live in a high malaria area? The answer is, do not carry out activity near malaria mosquito breeding ground. Drinking water source like rice field, river at night in malaria endemic area.
The second question is, what is of malaria? The answer is, malaria caused by the parasite Plasmodium falciparum is considered the most dangerous because it can cause various complications, serious and even coma.
We end this presentation. Thank you for your attention.